It is time for some more heroes to fight some more heroes. A-ronimation is back, and this time we got My Hero Academia versus Invincible. And heavy hitter for heavy hitter, this should be interesting. I don't know which way this is going to go, but it should be a good time. If y'all enjoy this, make sure that A-ronimations with the goodness. This man is quickly approaching that big 200K. So like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock that in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit them with it. Y'all enjoy my reaction. Do the same for your boy. Stars and Strike. That's a heavy hitter. Ida and Genium.
And we're back with another one. I'm sure you can tell by now that I'm really enjoying animating.
Yeah.
This one in particular has been requested for a while now, so watch till the end and let me cook.
Alright, let's
Joining
see.
the gauntlet in this video will once again feature two superheroes.
Who from My Hero? We saw Ingenio
and Invincible. With
and
each
we
round
saw
featuring
Nissa.
two random characters from both verses going head to head in a 1v1 deathmatch. With that being said, if you guys are ready to see some real epic and badass fights, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell while you're down there. And if you'd like to learn how I make these animations, then you can join the channel and have access to behind the scene works and my full sound effects folder. But without any further ado, let's get straight into this with our first matchup.
Ochaka.
Gravity versus
Shrink Ray.
Shrinking Ray.
You know what? I rock with this one. This is a good matchup. I honestly forgot what Ray's abilities were. Shrinking. Okay, I didn't know if she could get big too or not.
Gravity manipulation clashes against microscopic infiltration. Ochaka Uraraka becomes dramatically stronger after awakening her zero gravity quirk during the final war. Her previous weight restriction disappears entirely, and the anti-gravity effect can now spread between connected objects without requiring direct contact every time, letting her manipulate large sections of the battlefield from a distance. But Shrinking Ray thrives through unpredictability. By shrinking to microscopic sizes, she can evade attacks, infiltrate defenses, and strike from angles most opponents cannot properly track. Against physically stronger enemies, that mobility makes her incredibly difficult to pin down. However, Uraraka's awakening directly counters that.
Didn't she
advantage.
almost die
Instead
by
of chasing
entering
Ray,
people? Who was it? It was a villain. I forget which his name was, but she entered him and tried to do the expansion. He was like, nah. Was it Battle? It wasn't Battle Beast.
She can flood the battlefield with spreading anti-gravity effects and floating energy bubbles.
It was one of them
At that
Cobra
point,
dudes.
Ray's mobility advantage disappears completely.
Fatality.
Damn.
Gravity wins.
My Hero takes the first round, 1-0, but Invincible
Okay,
still
shout out
has plenty of
to
dangerous
Chaco.
matchups left ahead.
Red Riot versus
My goat. My goat. Ooh. Wait. Two people with hardening abilities going ahead. I'm fucking with it. Hey, Kirishima, you got done dirty before. Don't let it happen again. Unbreakable. Red Riot Unbreakable.
Clash of unbreakable will against overwhelming brute force. Eijiro Kirishima enters in his hardening state, pushing into unbreakable, a form built to withstand catastrophic damage. He's tanked Rappa's relentless bullet-like punches without breaking, shattered Tetsu's steel, and tanked damage from Gigantomachia. His fighting style is pure endurance, outlasting opponents through sheer durability. Titan relies on dense rock-like armor and raw strength to dominate close-range exchanges. He can overpower street-level opponents and apply constant pressure, but his transformation requires sustained effort, and his durability is not limitless under prolonged force. The longer it continues, the more Kirishima's hardened body begins to outperform Titan's armor under stress, allowing him to push forward without hesitation. Once Titan's output slows, the gap becomes clear.
Come on, Kirishima. There we go. Give my man a W. Yes,
Red
sir.
Riot wins.
MHA leads 2-0, but the next fight could finally shift the
Hey,
momentum.
look, the fact that Ochako and Kirishima got wins and they not the strongest, I gotta celebrate, okay? Kirishima, out of everybody in the cast of my hero, he's my number one. Like, there's no hesitation, bro. But what about no? Bakugo is number 2, all right? But he's still number 1, and it's a gap, all right? Ida,
Ingenium.
who's he going against?
Explode.
Hold on, before we get to it, let me run it back. This could be a good matchup. This is one that could sweep. See, like, Ida's fast and he's intelligent. But Rexplode has his ability, which I believe ain't it technically tech-based, but like, we ain't got to get into the specifics, right? But then he's cunning. He's adaptable. He just clever. So I don't know. This is a good plan. When Ida really get going, how you gonna hit him with anything?
Explosive unpredictability collides against overwhelming acceleration. Tenya Ida fights through pure speed, precision, and momentum.
But he can
With
burn
engine
out.
and Reciprocal Turbo, he can accelerate faster than most opponents can properly react. His disciplined fighting style allows him to chain rapid attacks together while maintaining constant
He ain't got
battlefield
heat
pressure.
in a long
Rexplode
fight.
thrives in chaotic combat. By charging objects with explosive energy, he can weaponize nearly anything around him, creating unpredictable attacks.
He can
that
literally
affect
just pick up
unexpected
rocks,
approaches.
bro.
But early on, Rex controls space with non-stop explosive pressure, forcing Ida to carefully maneuver around dangerous angles and time detonations.
And that can
However,
get him.
once Reciprocal Turbo activates, the speed difference becomes increasingly difficult to manage. Ida begins bursting through openings before Rex can
You giving it to
properly react
Ida?
and prepare counterattacks.
He's giving it to Ida.
Fatality. Ingenium wins.
They 3-1 right now. Look, I didn't doubt Ida, right? I didn't be like, oh yeah, Ida definitely going. But at the same time, I was not sure he was going. So, like, I rock with Ida. Whenever his engines overheat, that's ball game. Which I forget if he fixed that. I really do. But if they overheat and he out of commission, perhaps.
MHA takes the round, 3-0, but one final matchup still remains.
Stars and Stripes versus
Stars and Stripes.
Anissa.
Versus Anissa.
Heavy hitters. All Viltrumites are heavy hitters. Stars and Stripes is a heavy hitter.
Absolute authority clashes against Viltrumite supremacy. Star and Stripe wields New Order, an ability capable of rewriting the battlefield itself. By
Yeah.
imposing rules onto herself, opponents, or the environment, she can amplify her strength and unleash attacks powerful enough to damage and evolve Shigaraki. But Anissa is a true Viltrumite powerhouse. Her overwhelming speed, strength, and durability allow her to dominate through non-stop aggression. Unlike most heroes, she thrives in prolonged close-range combat and only becomes more dangerous the longer the fight continues. Early on, Star and Stripe controls the pace, reshaping the battlefield with New Order and forcing Anissa to constantly adapt. However, once the battle turns physical, the pressure becomes overwhelming. Star and Stripe can injure Anissa, but she cannot consistently survive extended Viltrumite level exchanges.
Well, I don't know. This is probably gonna be a very debatable one because isn't it like her New Order is crazy, like broken. It's kind of limited by how creative you are. And if she had her team with her, it really is rough.
Fatality. Anissa wins.
And that wraps up this first clash between My Hero Academia and Invincible. From Uraraka shutting down Shrieking Ray's mobility with her awakened zero gravity, to Kirishima outlasting Titan through sheer durability and unbreakable.
I did not see Ida winning, bro.
Unmatched acceleration of Reciprocal Turbo. And the Nissa overpowering Starring Strike with brutal close combat. MHA closes this run with a dominant 3-1 score, highlighting just how dangerous quirks become when versatility, adaptability, and battlefield control are pushed to their absolute limits against Invincible's raw physical powerhouses. But what do you guys think? Did these fights play out the way you expected?
Not Ida's.
A different outcome to any.
I could have seen Stars and Stripes going a different way. Ochako and Kirishima's, yeah.
With these matchups. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed these animations, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
I know nothing about. Is that Kagurabachi? It's not Kagurabachi, was it? Who was it? One Punch Man? Oh yeah, One Punch Man. I ain't gonna lie, right here, with Zombie, that's not Zombie. I forget what his name is. But he looked like Kagurabachi on that first. Alright, so let's be real. The Don't Touch People brothers was not in this. All Might was not in this. Deku was not in this. Bakugo was not in this. All For One was not in this. Any of them in this. It could have been a clean sweep. Like Shigaraki versus Anissa. He can take a hit from her. All he gotta do is lay a finger on. And depending on the situation, not even. All For One got too much in his bag. All Might can box with her, go blow for blow. Deku has a deep bag and he can go blow for blow. Yeah, Speed Bliss. I like a-ronimations video because again, no one thinks, oh yeah, verse versus verse. What can Ochako do? Who can she be? The Shrink Ray? Like what? Right, Kirishima versus Titan. No one thinks of a matchup like that. No one thinks of like I wouldn't even call them low. I'll call them like mid-tier heroes against some other mid-tier heroes in a different verse. That's my favorite thing about a-ronimation is the people that we don't. Look, if y'all enjoyed this, make sure to hit them with the comments. Lock that in by hit them with it. Y'all enjoy my reaction. Do the same for you. This has been your boy Reggie Wolf. I'm signing out.